Aquarius, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What is good with you? Time for your weekly check-in. We gonna see what's going on with you guys for the 5th and final week of October 2025. October week 5, 2025. So, if any of you are in need of a personal reading, all the information on how to go about doing that is in the description of this video, or you could just go straight to my website, tarotwithrich.com. I do want to give another friendly reminder to everyone that I am not active on TikTok or Twitter at all, okay? I do have accounts over on TikTok and Twitter. I just don't use them. I don't use them because I don't like them. I tried them. I just couldn't get the hang of it. Just doesn't pique my fancy, so I don't use them. I say this because that is not me following and messaging people over on TikTok or Twitter. I am not going to reach out to anyone on any platform for any reason. There's only one way to get a personal reading from me, and that is my website, tarotwithrich.com. The link is in the description. Please block and report those pathetic fucking losers. Appreciate you. All right, let's jump into this. Let's see how the energy's looking. How's it looking between Aquarius and the person they're dealing with? How's it looking? Knight of Swords reversed, so straight out the gate, spoiler alert, no communication. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, damn. Another block communication card. 2 cards of no communication. But the Page of Pentacles. So, and the Page of Swords reversed. So, yes, I think a lot of you already know that this person is trying to get your attention, but they're not coming straight forward and communicating with you. They're keeping a very close eye on you, but they're not coming straight forward, you know, to try to actually be an adult and talk to you like a fucking mature adult, you know? And that's about it. I can't really say much else about this spread here. Not really. So, I don't know. Maybe some of you aren't even fucking paying attention to what they're doing. Are you watching them too? Are you paying attention to them? If you are, which I would recommend that you don't, but if you are, yes, that post was directed towards you. Yes, it was. I would recommend not even giving them the satisfaction, whether they know it or not. Don't even give them the satisfaction of it actually being true, even if they don't know it. I wouldn't even pay attention to them if I was you. This isn't the advice part, though, so I'm going to step aside from that for a minute. All right, I ain't got much else to say. Let's see what signs we have on the table here. I have Scorpio, Leo, and that's it. All right. Could be anybody. Those are just energies. All right, let's see how they feel about you. What are their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions? Ooh, 7 of Swords. Well, you already knew that, right? You knew that, didn't you? You know that this is a lying, cheating, deceitful, sneaky, manipulative little sack of dog shit, right? You knew that. Of course you did. You know that. Honestly, I don't really think they have... man, I can't stand it when this comes through like this. Every time this comes through, I make this little note in the back of my mind. I'm going to think of a way to explain that. But see, here's the problem. Whenever I click off of one of these videos, I have about 30 seconds to try to think back and remember what I just talked about so I can come up with a title for the video. If I don't, in about 30 seconds, it's all gone. I have no clue what I just talked about. When I click off of one of these videos, I don't retain any of the fucking information that I just talked about. I have no clue. So I always tell myself I'm going to think of a better way of explaining this, and then 30 seconds after I'm done with the video, I forget that I even talked about it, you know? So, having said that, I don't think that they have actual intentions. You know, it's like all they really want. Okay, so at the end of the day, I think they would love to see something bad happen to you. Oh, they would love that. Oh, they would love that. Little do they know that all they're really doing is attracting into their life what they hope to see happen to you. But let's don't tell them, because I think it's fun watching people sabotage themselves because they're fucking idiots. So, shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Let them dig their own grave, you know? But I don't really think they have like solid intentions. I don't think so. I think they're just hoping to see something bad happen to you. You know, because that's how toxic fucking losers roll. You know? They don't want to see you move on and do better. They don't want to see you be proven right. They don't want everybody else to know that they were actually the toxic one. They don't want everybody to know that. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what tells the truth about who the toxic one was. You know? That's what tells the truth. Now, a lot of times we have two toxic people together. You know, and then they both break up and they're just both a mess. But in the situation that there is one toxic and one non-toxic person, regarding intentions, that is, it's very, very likely that when they break up, the toxic one is going to do what? Jump into a new relationship, right? The non-toxic one is probably going to more than likely take a path of solitude to do some healing, because they put all of their heart, their soul, and their energy into that. They're not just trying to jump into a new relationship. Their heart and soul was in this, you know? So it's very likely that with time, you know, within 6 months to a year, when two people break up, you're going to be able to watch the toxic one keep repeating the same cycles and spiraling downhill, and the non-toxic one start climbing the mountain. And then that's when, if you're observant, you're like, oh, okay. You were the toxic one, weren't you? Okay, I see. You're full of shit. Because you're stuck in the same fucking situation, saying the same bullshit about that person. And you're making moves and climbing the mountain. You know? So, yeah. Anyway, okay. That's about all I can say about this. Some of you dealing with an Aries, could be a fellow Aquarius for some of you. I have Leo, 2 Leo cards, 2 Aries cards, 2 Leo cards, 1 Aquarius card. Okay. Let's get the advice. Why'd that song just come in my head? I don't even know. What song is it? It's like some country song, isn't it? Isn't that I feel like a woman. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. I don't know where that song came from. All right. What's the advice? What is the advice? Boom. King of Swords reverse. You know what? when it all comes down to it, we got to focus on energy, okay? We got to focus on energy. When I say focus on energy, that means that we got to take it a step further than just making it look like we don't care. I'm not saying that's not important, okay? If you're able to hold your composure and, you know, not give somebody the satisfaction, do that. But that doesn't get you very far. Just making it look like you're moving on and making it look like you don't care, that'll get you a little ways for a little bit. But now it's time to focus on energy. Now it's time to actually stop fucking paying attention to whatever the hell they got going on. For those of you who are watching this person, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. Don't even go over there and look and see what they're doing. Okay, it's time to get your actual vibe right. Because if you don't, at the end of the day, you'll stay stuck in the same vibration. I don't know who needs to hear this, but your life doesn't manifest based on what it looks like you're doing. Okay? Again, I'm not saying appearance isn't important. I'm not saying that. Appearance is important. It is. But it's not even a quarter of the whole battle. Right? Now that you got the appearance locked in, it's time to actually do the energy work. Your life isn't manifested based on what it looks like you're doing and based on what everyone thinks about you. Your life experience is manifested based on the frequencies that are actually being emitted by your heart and mind. So, yeah. It's about time to release this shit, dude. About time. Especially if you've been dealing with this for over a year. About time to release this. Because it's getting to a point where if you don't release this soon, it does threaten to start sabotaging your path energetically. So don't manifest crossing paths with this person again so that this can pull you even further down. Don't pay attention to nothing they got going on, and for fuck's sake, do not respond to any childish attempts to get your attention without communicating directly. And of course you're not going to do that if you're not paying attention to what they're doing, right? Block them if you have to. Go Aaron block a bitch on their ass. All right, gear shifting time. Let's see what's going on with the singles and the person that you're interested in. 5th week of October. How's it looking? Singles and your love interest. What's happening, man? What's happening? Whoa. What fell on the floor? Some of y'all dealing with a long distance situation. High Priestess, Emperor reversed. So, I mean, I'm seeing okay communication. There's no offers being made. No offers are being made. So, it just, you all, like, whatever level you're at right now, it's just not moving out of that level. You know, like if you're in the talking phase or the dating phase or the fucking phase or whatever phase you're at, it's not moving past that. Nobody is taking initiative to take things to the next level. But you're not abandoning this, you're not ending this, and you're not walking away from it. I'm getting a lot of distance energy here. If you're not dealing with a long distance person, I don't think that applies. So either way though, this person got their guard up. not really trying to let you in. And for some of you, they could have some baggage. I got the baby mama and the baby daddy card, both in the spread here. There's some kind of blockage here. And said blockage is not being overcome. So like long distance, that's the most common blockage. And so am I going to have to overcome that blockage, aren't we? Somebody better be ready to leave their life behind. And 9 times out of 10, when there's a long distance relationship, what happens? Nothing. Nothing. We just talk until we're not talking no more. Unless somebody's bold and brazen enough to say, fuck this shit, let's go, and walk away from everything and leave their life behind, it ain't going nowhere, right? But it could be any kind of blockage. It could be conflicting work schedules. It could be friends or family sticking their nose where it don't belong. You know, it could be anything. Whatever it is, though, this person is not taking the action required to overcome this blockage. Whatever it is. Let's see how they feel about you and what their intentions are. What are their intentions, their feelings? What's their energy look like in general? What kind of person are they? I think they're giving up on love. They don't even really have faith in love. Well, then what the fuck are you doing? Don't get me started on that. I'll be ranting for 30 minutes. So, yeah, they just don't even really have faith in love. I don't think so. It ain't nothing to do with you personally. I just don't think they really genuinely believe that they're good enough to have the kind of love that they want. Now, when somebody is embodying that energy, 9 times out of 10, why is that? Because they haven't let go of some shit that happened to them in the past. They're still carrying the burden of a karmic tie from the past. I wouldn't say this person has bad intentions. I just think that the way they're approaching this connection is fucking ignorant. If you don't believe in love, what are you doing? If you're losing faith in love, what are you doing? The universe has no choice but to hand you evidence that supports what you believe. And even if there is no evidence, if you believe it, your mind is going to make it up. It's going to create it. Don't get me started. God damn it. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Aquarius? 2 of Cups. It's time to make a decision. Are we doing this or are we not? No more waiting around. No more waiting around. We're either doing this or we're not. If we're doing it, let's get the show on the road now. If we're not, fuck it, later. Let's no more waiting, dude. I wouldn't let this go past Halloween. I would not. Halloween night, if you're still sitting in the same place, energetically, psychologically, emotionally, that you are right now, deuces. You know that I try to avoid telling you what you should or shouldn't do, but this is getting ridiculous. I wouldn't let it string on much longer. We're either doing this or we're not. What's it gonna be? It's that time of year, dude. We're cleaning shit up. We're at the crossroads. We're either gonna evolve or repeat. So, all right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Aquarius family needed to hear. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, information for personal readings is all down here in the description. All right? I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.